Hello, welcome back to Gold Rush. I'm Hitman82. I'm loading up the game for the first time since we've had a big patch. We now have seasons, so it should be spring, day 1 of spring when we get into the game. Okay, so here we go. First thing, we've loaded up the save, and hopefully it's not going to explode. Alright, so we have to choose our difficulty. Let's go in I'm just joking, we're not going to easy. So you can see the game settings on the side there. So easy, of course, makes it super easy. Normal, and hard. Hard mode. Oh, look at that. We look like, what's his name? I can't remember the guy's name on the series. It doesn't matter. Tony? No, that was the. It doesn't matter. Okay, so we're going to choose hard mode. Hello, gold miners. Welcome to the new era of Gold Rush, the game. The seasons are here. There's much more. There is okay, so the grammar problems are not me reading, it's how it's written. There is much more obstacles on your way to being rich. With changing atmospheric conditions that will usually work against you, be cautious. Don't let it ruin your dreams. Gather as much gold as you can before the season ends. Don't forget, winter is coming. Okay, we don't need to see that again. Somebody wants to work for us. Oh, lucky us. Okay, day 1 summary. There's a salary is 2,000. Oh man. Where's the rest of my workers? Are they cheaper? Did they fire them all? I don't know. Guess we'll see. Okay, we've processed almost 40 bear cubs. I don't know. Cubic something of dirt. I don't know. Oh, blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. It's morning. It's blah 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 morning. So, let's see. I left off. Okay. I think this looks right. Did some digging over there. Let's first of all, we'll go have a look at the workers. Oh, I noticed that the other day. Well, I don't know what happened there. Minimized my screen for some reason. Anyway, let's see. I noticed the other day I had a flat tire, and I went off and I did some stuff, and I came back to fix it, and it was repaired. So I think my mechanic fixed my tire. So that's kind of neat. Now let's turn on a flashlight so we can see where we're going here. Okay, so up in the screen we got some new data. It says 5 days to autumn. What? It said it was supposed to start up in spring. Okay, well, I guess we're in summer. The temperature is 68 Fahrenheit, whatever that is. I'm Celsius, so I don't know what 68 Fahrenheit is. Above freezing, apparently. Oh, you don't have to tell me what 68 Fahrenheit is. I figured it. That's okay. And money and magnetite, all that stuff's the same. My FPS is certainly doing better, isn't it? It's displaying it in 2 places, bottom left and then the upper right. Okay, I think the lower left one is from Steam. Okay, so let's have a look first of all at the bank. Let's see, I'm just curious. Oh wow, I can take a loan from here. So let's see. We'll look at about 500,000, and then we'll look at that for a year. What would it cost? 84. So I don't understand this. Okay, so current loan is $1 million, and you get 500,000, but the loan balance. I don't get it. I don't get it. What does current loan mean? Are you telling me that if I borrow $500,000, I have to pay back $1 million? But it shows the loan balance. It looks to me like it would cost me 20,000. I don't know what this is. Oh well. Anyway, we're not taking a loan. I just wanted to look at it, see if it was fixed. I think it. Oh, okay. I think it just might be me that doesn't know what the heck I'm doing there. Let's see. This one was a mechanic. Wonder if you can get a second mechanic. Friend unloader. We're not interested in you. So our hired workers. Okay. Oh, alright, this is the dump truck guy, but he's got nothing to do because the dump truck's in storage. I might just keep him anyway, but gee, it cost me $1,000 a day and the dump truck's sitting in storage. I don't know when I'll use it again. Well. There is an achievement for number of workers, so I've got 12. When you get to 20, I think it is. I don't know, there's a whole bunch of achievements now. I'll have to do some achievement hunting. Maybe. Okay, so we're not using the conveyor right now. It's hooked up, but I'm not using it. We'll just kind of step through here and just make sure everything looks okay. Okay, mechanic. That one. What's that cost upgrade? 17,000. I have no idea how much money I have. It doesn't show here anywhere. How am I supposed to know? Oh well. I do want to upgrade this mechanic here as soon as I can, because that makes a huge difference. So if you have broken stuff sitting around, it'll fix it. Fix it. So notification, did anything break? Well, when spring started, or fall or summer, wherever we are. I guess we're summer now. That's from transport and stuff. Okay, well, alright. Everything looks okay, I think. Oh, the prices. Game, what are you doing? Well, got the blue screen, or blue circle. Oh, and we're done again. Okay, well, it recovered. It recovered because I waited for a few seconds. I'm not impressed so far. I can't even play without having problems. I wanted to look at the parts and stuff. Why does it show the... Okay, the prices are over here. The store is acting up. You know what? Yeah, this is really acting up here. Might have to just get away from this. What I was trying to show is apparently the prices fluctuate for parts and for the stuff and things. Fuel prices and consumption, they all fluctuate based on the season. So I was gonna hopefully look. So we need some end defense here. Get this rock out of here. I was hoping to be able to show that, but the game's saying no, I'm not quite stable today. Thank you very much. I was tempted to wait for a hotfix before we started, but oh well. I guess you know what? We're just gonna jump in the excavator and start digging. How's that sound? Oh, I did finish. Oh, I'm bouncing all over the place. I didn't really have much of a plan because I kind of assumed I would run into all sorts of unforeseen things, and sure enough, that's exactly what's happening. So here is the final. I finished drilling. Here's where all the gold is. This is where we're starting. Toggle that square. I think the next plot, the gold is just a little bit better, but I don't know until I go there. But I assume it's like this, where you don't even bother digging these areas because, like, yeah, there's 100 ounces of gold there, but it's 11 meters deep, so it's not very good money. So this is like 4 times higher, so that's where we want to dig. All right, so now let me see. We're gonna get in the machine. We're still digging overburden, I imagine. Whoops, I fell in a hole. Help! Help! I fell in a hole and I can't get out. All right, fine, be that way. Oh, I got an achievement because I can't walk. No, can't drive. Can't drive 55. Sammy Hagar. Okay, and I'm just resetting these views like you have to do every time, which drives me nuts. Okay, well, let's fire this up. No? How about now? Here we go. And then we go to the next one. Fire it up. That wasn't smart because I don't have the wash plant going yet. Fire up the wash plant! Do the wash plant! Get to the wash plant! If I waste a little bit, it's just overburden anyway, so I don't really care. Water pump, duplex jigs. Yeah, I got all of these achievements that I can't even view right now because it's just things going on. That's just catching up the things that I've already done. Let's see. I'll look at all these little divots. Somebody's been out here golfing. That's from the mining drill. Oh, and I just realized I'm gonna have to pause again because I didn't turn my sound back up. So I want a moment. All right, we're back again. The sound is going. We are ready to dig. How's that sound? Are we actually gonna dig today? There we go. So things reset, and acted up, and yeah, okay. But this is harder to dig. It should be, it's not frozen. So when winter hits, let's go. Let this work. Okay, the game is really, I'm not impressed so far with this patch. I've had nothing but, look at this, having problems like crazy here today. Performance problems, yeah. You know what, I was tempted, like I was gonna wait a few days and say, yeah, I'll just wait for a hot fix. Well, and again, burned again. Like I can't even open the bucket here. There we go. Maybe I have to get out. And I'll move this a little bit. Let's see if that clears up the hitbox. Let's go with this dirt thing. Okay. So if I need to start this before I can move it, I assume so. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just raise this up a bit so I can dig under it too. Ha ha ha. And turn it off. Is there anything going on? Okay, on this, it's a wash plant getting dirt. I see dirt going into the wash plant. Okay, we'll try it again. Get back to the right machine. Okay, I'm digging dirt. I'm digging out of my way, I'm digging. Alright, and then we bring it up here. And yeah, I raised this up just to get it up off the ground so that it can dig under here. So we're cleaning out underneath it. See, down under here. I'm not worried about wrecking dirt here since it's all overburdened and not worth much anyway. Here it goes into the thing. There we go. So once I get it down, I can lower this conveyor down again so I don't have to do the long cycle time between the scoops. Sure seems derpy though. I'm sure there'll be a hotfix today or tomorrow. It's Friday, so it might even be the start of the week before they do the hotfix. See, I don't know. I realized they put it out the day they did because of the one year anniversary of the game. Yeah, putting out a big patch like this, you want to do it on a Monday, honestly, because you're gonna need all week to fix it. I don't know, maybe they're working on weekends. If they are, well, kudos to them. But they're not though. Well, we're scooping dirt. There's dirt going into the wash plant. I would say at least now we're moving again. I don't think the wash plant will get overloaded because the speed of digging is it should handle it no problem. Place here. Digging underneath here because I want to get that cleaned out so I can move that conveyor down. I guess I'll have to move the conveyor so that it's at the surface of the ground so that it's not in my way here. Maybe we'll just do some digging today. And I'll just keep yakking about the seasons. So the seasons, as you get closer and closer to winter, you'll start getting freezes, and so the ground gets hard, and eventually you can't even dig it. You have to go along with the bulldozer with the ripping bar on the back, the ripping teeth, and break up the soil before you can dig it. You can skip the winter by going to the hotel, which I will probably do. It looks to me to be such a pain. I mean, I might show it, definitely will show it first, but it'll get to a point where I'm like, you know what, this is just more effort than it's worth. I'll end my season. So at the end of each season, the total amount of gold you get a little jar that has that amount in it. Well, it says it's not real gold, I don't think. So it's like a little trophy that you display in your tent, and it saves up to 7 years, 7 seasons. So I don't know how good my season's going to be now, since I'm just starting the season and it's partway through summer. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, they're adding stuff into the game that they wanted to add right at the beginning, so that's exciting. I do need to go and get a paint job on my truck. Apparently, I can get a Canadian flag on the side. Yeah, we'll have a look at the US flag too, I think, as long as it's free. I think it's free, and then the Canadian flag costs money because I don't know, they give away They give away paint jobs for those in America, but Canada, too bad. You're gonna pay. Maybe it's a tariff. It's a tariff on the paint. $1,000 for a little flag. Come on, make faster. Okay, I'm gonna go check the wash plan. So let's have a little looky. Everything going okay? Yep, wash plan's not full. So we're actually running it. Running it steady. Ooh, we're bouncing on the top. Everything looks okay. Everybody's getting gold. Alright, back to the thing. You gonna let me go? Here we go. The game seems really laggy now. I'm not really surprised, but okay, let's move our box over here. I'm gonna keep digging over on this side now. Come on, dig. Yeah, it's not full scale. Oh, really? Come on now. Come on, I'm broken already. At least let me dump the dirt. Okay, now we shut it all down. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes these repairs are kind of aggravating, but I guess it breaks it up. Just trying to get the bucket to the ground because it's difficult to repair it when it's way up in the air. Because duh. Duh. Alright, so shutting you down. Shutting you down. Back here. And shut down the wash plant. Everything shut down. Now we need to. I don't think I've got any hoses in stock, do I? Nope. So I need to go buy a hydraulic hose. Assuming it's not fixed by the time I get back there. Could be. Oh boy. So now I have to open the equipment store again. Well, we can do it. I'm using my mouse. I don't know. It seems to be hit or miss whether the mouse or the keyboard or the mouse or the controller works. They apparently fixed it, so maybe that's why it was having problems. Oh my gosh, where am I going here? Grab the hose, head out to the excavator. They've also messed with the mouse speed, so I don't know if you've noticed the last couple episodes have been a bit choppy as far as whipping my screen around. Between the frame rate, which is not good, and the changes they've made to mouse speed, I think they've adjusted it. Yeah, it's making it a little choppy, so I'll have to do something with that. I do have a video card on the way. I bit the bullet, finally doing an upgrade, so I've got a 6 gig NVIDIA card on the way. I just went with the 1060. So the prices are outrageous for video cards right now and RAM. Thank you, cryptocurrency miners. I hope your computers explode. Anyway, oh man, you're driving the prices up, you jerks. So yeah, I've got a video card on the way. I just had another achievement there. Video card on the way, and I'm actually giving a TV a try for monitor. I'm using a 27-inch monitor right now, but it often will just blank. The screen will blank. I've messed with drivers. I think it's the power supply on the monitor. Wow. Okay, so 3 of my workers just fainted because of the heat. No. Oh, that's not useful to me. If my workers are down, then what's the point of having them? Oh well. If it's not great, so now my workers break down too. So let's see, does it tell us that in the tent? Let's go see if it shows them all laying on the floor of the tent. I hope so, because then I can kick them. I wouldn't, but why are they overheating? It's 68 Fahrenheit. Wussies. Okay, so who's fainted? Resting. Okay, so you're resting. You're the conveyor. I don't care about you. You're the mechanic. Well, I'll survive. Who else is resting? You are. What do you do? Hog pan sluice box. Okay, so if this hog pans, the hog pans, if they fill up, dude's not paying attention, so because he's laying in the tent, which means it can overflow. Yeah, I don't care. It's only a hog pan. Let's fire up. Oh, man, you know, I think the game is now going from a gold digging game to a tented gold digging game, because you're gonna spend so much time. Just wheel here. So much time repairing stuff and fiddling with workers and all this stuff, and not actually get to run any dirt. All right, so let's do this. This one, and fire this up again. Okay, dirt in the wash plant. Take 3. We can do it. A bit here so you can see. All right, we're gonna get some dirt running now. Please, please, no breaky. I'm gonna need like. Oh. Did you notice I went past there? That I was not even pushing the controller there, it just kept going. So, I don't know what's going on with the game now. I think it's having problems. And I just restarted my computer because I thought, you know what? There's been a patch, I'll restart my computer, and then any problems are the game's fault. And sure enough, it is having issues with the latest patch. See, where are you going there? Why did you turn? I didn't turn you. Oh, maybe the bucket's getting caught on the conveyor. Yeah, you see, because you can see it's touching the conveyor here, right? See, look, it's 10 feet away. It's touching. Conveyor, you're quickly losing my enthusiasm. Killing it. Conveyor buzzkill. We're getting dirt in there. So in this episode, let me see, I messed about, complained a lot, broke things. We're doing pretty well. It's a typical episode, isn't it? Now I could do this with a loader, but I don't know, I just prefer the excavator. I think I said that last episode, but I said it again. I'll say it again, and I'm sure I'll say it again. I like the excavator better than the loader. And I don't know if I'm actually dumping dirt there or if that's just animation. Oh! Now the whole darn cruise. So, okay, so you can't mine in the summer. You can't mine in the winter. You know what? Look, I'm not even touching the controls right now. Oh my gosh. This game is train wreck. What are you guys doing? You know what? I guess I should have waited for hotfix, but I didn't, so... I did read, I'm supposed to start the first day of spring, so what am I doing in summer? I don't know. Maybe it was they start you off in summer if you already have a previous save on the go. But I certainly do not want to start over. And I will not start over, I refuse to. So there. Well, I'm starting over, it's going to be on easy, normal at the most. So I had about enough of this breaking all the time. Gee. Okay, I think the game is responding well to the threat. He said, oh, he's gonna throw us to the curb, we better behave. That's a good game. I guess I better check that wash plant soon, just to make sure. I don't know what the capacities are up to, or what the fill. Oh gosh, what are my words trying to say? Let's go look. 67% on the grates, and they're usually ahead of everything else. I'd say, look at the difference. At 67, you come down here and it's 56, 51. That's gotta be the workers. Tap the other way. Oh well. Let's get these back. Alright, we'll keep on running this dirt. This is old crappy dirt, so the yield is going to be terrible for the first clean out too. Oh well, that's what you gotta do to clear it off. I mean, I could be dumping this, putting this in the conveyor and then dumping it on the edge of the claim or something, but I suppose that probably would have been a smarter thing to do. I'd use way less fuel, and I wouldn't, the workers could all lay on the ground and I wouldn't care. I don't know. At this point, it's like, why bother with workers if they're just going to lay around? This, you know what? They went and they unionized. That's what happened. Now they're just saying, you know what? It's hot. We're not working. I mean, we used to work, but now, we're in a union, and the union says we're not working when it's hot. Gosh, it's 80 degrees out there. We could faint. 80 degrees is must be like what, 25 or 30. Wait a minute. When I had an outdoor pool in Nova Scotia way back when I was a kid, and the temperature was about 80 degrees. If it got up to 86, it wasn't very refreshing. But the pool water was 80 degrees. It felt cool. There goes another one. So we need a swimming pool. I think they need to make some adjustments to that. Fainting at 80. What are they doing? Laying out on pavement? That would do it, actually. I think 80 degrees, laying on pavement. Yeah, that would cook you. Yep, you'd be hard boiled in no time. So I guess all my workers are probably resting now. So no workers today. You know what? I'm gonna hire you guys to all come work for me. You guys could handle 80 degrees, couldn't you? It's a dawdle. Okay, well, let's see here. Oh, come back. Oh. Yeah, the controls in this are really derpy right now. So if you have Gold Rush and you're all excited about this patch, wait for at least another hotfix. Well, wait for a hotfix. Because, yeah, they're definitely having problems. They must be busy fixing that, or they're home for the weekend and, oh well. Maybe they're playing Gold Rush at home saying, oh, I'm so excited about it. And then they get on here and start doing this and they're making their list of all the things to go and complain about at work on Monday. You know that fix we did to the controls on the excavator? Yeah, it don't work. Actually worked fine before. I wonder if that's just lag. We're doing so much math now, figuring out how many people are going to pass out at 81 degrees. I bet even the hired workers are the ones that have been hired, just laying around. We're not working yet, and we're not gonna if you hire us. You know, it'd be a pain, but don't tell them this because they might implement it. But if the workers are hiring, if the workers are fainting, how come I'm not? Great. I'd be digging away, and then next thing you know, I wake up in my tent. The thing's been going for 6 hours. Everything's out of fuel. Yeah. Don't tell the devs that idea. Nope. No, I said no. Don't tell them. Out of time for today. Anything else gonna break before we do our outro? No. I'm surprised there's not a fire. That'll be the next thing. Oh, the conveyor caught fire. Oh, or wild animal attack. That's one of the other new things. So I could have a wild animal attack. It's just a pop up and you know see anything coming in here, but it'll wild animal attack and it'll wound your workers or it'll wreck hoses and stuff. Look at them all fainting. By now I don't think I got any workers working. Well, I don't know what to do now. It's like, well, what's the point of having workers if they're not even going to work? I should just fire them all. Clean out my own darn wash plant. Right? Maybe I should make them part owners and then they would at least be able to work through the heat. Okay, well, we're going to shut down. We'll go check on the plant. And we'll just shut down all this stuff. Kill the plant. Okay, well, let's see the damage. How much did we get today? Alright, 83%. You can see it fills up pretty quick when you can actually run everything and dig. The problem is you can't run everything and dig because actually, let's go back. Let's see how many. Do we have any workers still on their feet? If they faint, is it for the whole day or is it for an hour or what? I guess we're gonna go find out. Bunch of slackers. I've fired a lot of them. Resting, resting, resting. Oh, Norman, you're gonna get a raise because you can handle the heat. Anyone else? I have one worker working. What are you doing? On the conveyor, which is doing, it's not even turned on. Oh man, I'm not a fan of season so far. It's like, you know what? Things weren't breaking enough. Let's break the workers too. Oh. Yep, they need to do some fixing and tweaking, I think. Well, I'm not sure when I'll do the next video. I think I'll at least wait till there's a hot fix because this is just silly. This is silly, but none of my workers are working in the summer at 80 degrees. I mean, come on, really, really, like are these people from cold climate and they can't handle the heat? Bring up some workers from Central or South America who can handle the heat. That's what we should do. Alright, well, we've got this much of the overburden dug off. Like I said, we're not going to get much yield for that, and I think we're going to stop here. So yeah, I'll do the next episode after there's been a hot fix, because this is really... It is playable, but really annoying. So I'll hold off on that. So thank you so much for joining me. If you liked what you saw today, you're probably alone. Anyway, so go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know what you think, especially the ideas, like the idea of the seasons. And there will be snow, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that, but there will be snow on the ground, and we have to rip up the ground with the ripper on the bulldozer to be able to dig it. So who knows how that's going to work. Hoses can freeze and break, like water hoses. Lots of stuff can happen. Your workers can stop working and build snow angels and snowmen. Not really, but I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, there's lots and lots of new stuff. So once these bugs are ironed out, things are going to be good, I think. I hope. So so tune in next time. We'll have a patch, and we'll see where we go. Probably running more dirt by then, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.